What is up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Pokemon TCG, and by the way, I lied. Because in the last episode I said I'm gonna bring that electric Galvantula deck back into the next episode, but I just made this deck, and this deck is actually pretty interesting, and it's pretty good, too. But there is one downside to it that I will correct you guys for it. Well, not correct you guys, but correct myself for the better of you guys. I would personally run more Ditto and possibly even take out Tornadus, although Tornadus works okay, smoothly with this deck. But anyways, this deck is a Propagation Evolution deck. So what I mean by that is that if you look at this card, Exeggcute, he has the ability Propagation. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon is in your discard pile, you may put this back into your hand. So if he gets knocked out, or if I use an Ultra Ball and discard him, I could just simply take him back from my discard pile and just put him into my hand. So if which is why I run like 2 Ultra Balls, because it's kind of standard. But I run 2 Ultra Balls because if I do have 2 Exeggcutes in my hand, I could just discard those and get any Pokemon that I want from my deck. And also I will be able to either have a choice of leaving my Exeggcute in the discard pile or taking it back to be in my hand. So other than that, there is Absol with Mind Jack. I'm not going to pay attention to Fearsome Shadow. Mind Jack is the move that I'm really paying attention to. It does 20 more damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. It can do up to 120 damage, which can be helpful sometimes. Darkrai EX is mainly here for the no retreat cost, but in emergency cases he can be used for Night Spear. I am going to bring 2 Sableyes so I could junk hunt some Ultra Balls and completely use that to my advantage. Junk hunt some Master Ball and some Level Balls and a whole bunch of shit. Sorry for my cursing. Ditto, once again, me personally, I would run more Ditto, but I do not have more than 1 Ditto, and no one on here is nice enough to trade me their Dittos. So the ability to transform is that he can just put a basic Pokemon on top of it, meaning that he can transform into Darkrai, but I'm mainly paying attention to him transforming into Eevee. So yeah. Also, we have obviously these 2 Eevees, and this one is the Eevee that I would prefer you guys to run. Once again, I do not have more than 1 of these Eevees. Signs of Evolution makes you search for 3 Pokemon of different types that evolve from Eevee. Leafeon, Team Plasma Leafeon, has Energy Crush, does 20 damage times the amount of energy attached to all of your opponent's Pokemon. So this attack can be pretty strong, but Flareon is our main attacker. Although he is our main attacker, he's not going to be doing that. He's not going to be like dealing that much damage, but he will still be doing a good chunk. He has Vengeance, which does 20 plus the number of Pokemon in your discard pile. And we also have Tornadus, which has Energy Wheel, move an energy from one of your bench Pokemon to this Pokemon, and Hurricane to move 1 basic energy from this Pokemon to one of your bench Pokemon, which can be used in many different ways. So I also have 2 Bicycles to draw cards until I have 4. 3 Energy Retrieval since I don't have any Dark Patches. I would use Dark Patches, but that's a problem because I don't have any. 2 Energy Switch, 2 Hypnotoxic Lasers, 2 Level Balls so I can get either Sableye, Exeggcute, Ditto, or Eevee in my choice. I'm sorry, I'm getting kind of sick. Master Ball to get any card that I want with no downside. Pal Pad to shuffle 2 supporter cards back from the discard pile into my hand. Ultra Ball to discard 2 cards from my hand and get any card that I want. mainly focusing on discarding these two Exeggcutes. 2 Chorus. You shuffle your hand into your deck and draw the number of cards equal to the number of bench Pokemon, and shuffle your hand into your deck, and each player draws cards equal to the number of remaining prize cards that they have. 4 Professor Junipers, discard your hand and draw 7 cards, basic. Skyla to search for any trainer card that I want. 2 Sky or Bridge for less retreat cost. A Floatstone for mainly Flareon, and yeah, mainly Flareon because Leafeon's going to be using Dark Energy. 7 Dark Energy, and for some reason I cannot scroll down and find my 3 double colorless, but they're right there. So we are going to look for a battle right now, and hopefully this time this would be pretty legit. I'm really hoping that it's legit. So, looking for an opponent. By the way, that Flash Fire booster box that I'm getting, it's actually almost here. And when it's here, if you want, I can do a booster box opening for you guys, showing me basically opening my booster box and showing the pulls that I got. That's just if you guys want. You can comment if you do want that. Basically a booster box unboxing, I guess. I don't know how to say it. For some reason I cannot find a battle. It's kind of frustrating when this happens. There you go, I found one. I'm going against Bob Martin, and he has the advantage, which leads me to believe that I am going to lose. So, yep, but I do go first. My turn. I'm going to place Eevee down. So, he starts off with Snivy. And I am going to put down a Skyra Bridge. Floatstone. Not yet. Let me end because this hand is gross. There you go. It's better. I can attach a double colorless and just end my turn right there. So he is going to put down that Virizion, I see. I think that's the double draw one with Leaf Wallop. He's going to give that Magic Cape, Giant Cape. Why do I say Magic Cape? I'm going to put down Flareon. And I am going to, I guess, Skyla for an Ultra Ball. And Ultra Ball my Exeggcute away, and one of my Dark Energies, and I will grab possibly either a Darkrai or another Eevee. I'm gonna grab Darkrai. So I'm going to grab the Darkrai, attach a Dark Energy onto it, use Pal Pad, grab Skyla, and N, shuffle them back into my deck, since that's the only thing I can do. I am going to Vengeance for 60 damage, but since he does have that Giant Cape, he is going to live, which is a bummer. So he is going to retreat and go out to Virizion. He's going to attach a Floatstone onto Flareon. And once again, Vengeance. to be able to kill this thing in 2 hits. So it seems like it's going okay for me because he can't really do anything and he's using a grass deck. So Leaf Wallop during the next turn, Leaf Wallop gets for damage. He's most likely gonna double draw. Most likely. Or Leaf Wallop. Okay. I'm usually wrong when I speak. So let me put down a Dark Energy. And just do a Vengeance. Drain one of my prize cards. Which is an N, which is actually kind of what I needed. So, he's going to evolve that Kricketon to Kricketune. White Noise, the thing Pokemon is not asleep. He still has a Snivy though. He hasn't evolved it though. It's weird. Draining Cut, okay. We're gonna get a... that was a tongue quick twist. What am I saying? Okay, anyways, I just fell asleep and I cannot wake up. Which kind of sucks because he went for the White Noise and put me to sleep. So, again, Exeggcute. Would be nice if I had an Ultra Ball. Whatever. But I do have a Juniper, which can be useful. I'm going to attach a Dark Energy onto the Darkrai. Since I can't really wake up. He's gonna have my turn. So I can't wake up. I get another Tails. It looks like if my Flareon dies, I could be able to claim 2 prizes by going in with the, forget it. I was gonna say that I'll be able to claim 2 prizes using Night Speeder. He's going to Charon for 3 cards. And I'm guessing he's just gonna White Noise this turn, I guess. He's gonna go for the Draining Cut and just finish me off right there. So that goes my Flareon's life, and I'll be able to take out Darkrai. I'll be able. Wow, this is actually a great hand, because now I could Juniper and just get rid of these 2 Exeggcutes, and that's it. So I'm going to send out Sableye. Put a Silver Bangle on Eevee. And I am going to Night Spear his Kricketune and do the extra 30 damage on Genesect. So now his Kricketune is down and I'm able to get Absol. So it's pretty good. It's going alright for me. He sends out Superior with the Mega Drain and Giant Cape, which is kind of a down, I guess. So. Alright. Too lucky. Sorry, if the mic had a titty attack right there. Yeah, I was just getting comfortable. He goes for the double slash. Does 50. I only have 1 Dark Energy. So, I'm guessing that I should place down Absol. Give someone here a Floatstone, because actually no. I have to chorus for a new hand, because this hand is not really helping me. I'm going to get a Leafeon. It's gonna be nice. And a Sableye. Then I'll be able to Night Spear, do 30 damage on Genesect, and that's it. So. Once again, gonna go for the double slash and do 0 damage, which kind of sucks for him. So, just gonna Night Spear straight off. 3 damage on Genesect. That's the end of his Superior. I get a Professor Juniper. And he is going to send out a Mungus, 90 HP with Miracle Powder and Astonish. He is going to go for the Miracle Powder. Just gonna give a Float Stone to someone random. Gonna give it to Absol. Anyways, this is the end of the game, so I'm just seeing what I can draw with Bicycle and stuff, so. I didn't really get to use Flareon much, although the point of this deck is to use Flareon. That's fun. Ditto. Anyways, this was the battle, the entire battle, and I win by his lack of Pokemon that he was able to have. This deck is kinda strong, but the only reason why I did win this is because, he didn't really have that much of luck. He didn't get very good cards to draw, he didn't top deck anything really good. I'm very unconfident with myself. But, the next episode, I don't know what it will be. It'll either be the booster box opening or the remake of Electric Galvantula. But either way, this is Epic Camel Sauce from the Horsey Gamers. Subscribe, like, everything, favorite and stuff, and I will see you later. Bye.